Hi everyone, welcome to Liberal Arts Math 1, MGF1106. I'm Joe Cole and I'm going to be your instructor for this summer semester. If you're looking at Canvas, my contact information is right there on that first page. You can feel free to email me at jcole2@valenciacollege.edu. If you're on campus, you can even come to my office. You first have to check in with the secretary, but I'm in the Dr. Phillips Academic Center of the downtown campus, and my office is 340K. This class is fully online, asynchronous, so you'll be working at your own pace. It's very important that you have a laptop with working built-in camera or a webcam, and you need to make sure that your Wi-Fi is reliable. Okay. Your attendance will be taken through class assignments and tests and discussion posts and email correspondences. In order to receive attendance for this week of class, there is a discussion post that you'll need to do. So if I'm looking at the left side of Canvas navigation page, right now it looks like at the top is the word discussion, so click on that. And then you're going to complete the introductions discussion, which you can see off to the left-hand side. And you'll have two options to do your introduction. You can either type it out in the text box, or you can record a video and then upload that. That is how your attendance will be taken, and it's very important that you complete this by the deadline, because that is how we're going to track no-shows. And if you are a no-show, that gets reported to the financial aid office, the registrar, and then that could be a whole issue if you don't attend class the first week. So you want to make sure that you complete your introduction in a timely manner. While we're in discussions, if you ever have questions, there's a help forum that I have there. Feel free to post your questions in there. When you're asking questions, make sure it is course related, questions about content. If you have any questions about grades or anything specifically, please make sure you email me individually because you don't want other students to see those questions. Okay, going back to Canvas, you want to, if you go to the very bottom of the home page, after you read through the welcome, it says start here. So you're literally going to click on start here and read through that. There's some links that you should go to. The course syllabus is not linked because it is, you can find it on the left-hand side. It says simple syllabus. You want to click on that and read through it. The supplemental course materials is linked. You'll want to click on that and read through that. And the course schedule, which has the important topics and dates that we'll be covering in class. So the first chapter we cover is chapter 2, which is sets, and we cover sections 2.1 through 2.5. I designed the course so that your homework and your test are all due on the same date, and you have that entire window of time to complete it. So we'll be spending 2 weeks on chapter 2. So all of your homework assignments for chapter 2 are due on May 21st, as well as the review and test 1. So it's up to you how you space things out depending on your schedule. Just make sure that you block enough time for the class and that you have enough time to complete everything. I do accept late homeworks. There is a 10% penalty, but I do not accept late tests. So if you miss a test, unfortunately, that's a 0 for that test. So you want to make sure that you plan well in advance. And I'll talk a little bit more about that shortly. Okay, but please keep in mind that for the first test, everything is due, including the test, by May 21st at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, and again, there are no makeups for tests. When you get to chapter 3, which is the next chapter, the module for that will not open until May 22nd. Okay, so the modules always open for that next chapter the day after the test is due. Okay, so for example, test 2 is due June 4th. And that means that chapter 8, which is the chapter we do after chapter 3, won't open until June 5th. So it's okay if you complete, a chapter in a week. You just need to wait until that specific date to see the next chapter. And this is so that we don't get too far ahead and that we can do check-ins and make sure that we're understanding everything. So all of your homework and your tests come from MyLab and Mastering, which you need to purchase for the class. It is in the simple syllabus, it's required. And the way you'll purchase it is you just go to Purchase Course Materials on the left-hand side here. And you'll click on that and you'll just fill in the specific information and it will have on there what is required. So if I go to the simple syllabus, it will come up here under required materials. Okay, so you want to make sure you read through this. So for this class, you'll need Survey of Mathematics with application MyMathLab. It's an e-text, so you're not actually purchasing a textbook, a physical textbook. You get the virtual book that goes with this, with the purchase of MyMathLab. Okay, so you're purchasing MyMathLab, which is where your assignments and your tests come from. So it's important that you do that right away. I have some information in the modules. So on the left-hand side in the navigation pane, if you click on modules, underneath ordering materials instructions. So under material ordering, there's a flow chart that you can follow that will help guide you as to what you should do to purchase the materials. And underneath that is the student registration for Canvas linked to MyLab. So you're basically going to link your purchase to Canvas. You will always access MyMathLab through Canvas. So if I go back here, you can see about 6 steps down, it says MyLab and Mastering. That's where you're always going to go for your homework assignments. Okay, so you'd never want to go to mymathlab.com. That's incorrect. If it asks you for a course ID, it means you're in the wrong space. Okay, there is no course ID for the class. I already have it linked, so all you have to do is go to one spot, which is in Canvas. So you always go to Canvas to access MyLab and Mastering, which is where the homework is. Okay, tests also come from MyLab and Mastering, but you're going to take your test through HonorLock. If you go back to the modules, I have step-by-step information. Underneath course support, it says Universal Student Guide HonorLock. You're going to click on that, and it's going to take you through how to install HonorLock on either a desktop or a laptop. Okay, you cannot use HonorLock with your phones or any tablets. It just doesn't work well. You also want to make sure you're using Google Chrome and that you download the extension to go with Google Chrome. That is how you'll complete your tests. And it's very step-by-step. If you do run into any issues, there is HonorLock Live support, and they are very helpful. If you've never used Canvas before, I have underneath the HonorLock guide, Learn Canvas. Feel free to click on that and go through that. I know some may be more comfortable with it than others. And certainly if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. And then there's also technology requirements and skills. In week 1, you'll find the chapter 2 sets notes. So these are all guided notes that I've typed out. If you click on the videos, you will see the objective, and then the video follows the guided notes. So feel free to upload the notes to a tablet, or you can even print them if you want to write out as you follow along. I'm also going to have activities built into these weeks to kind of reinforce important things that you may have learned or should have learned through the videos and the lessons. You'll also see additional resources that I've put here. So those are additional videos that you can go to if you need clarification after watching the lecture video. And these are all grouped by chapter and the weeks, and they follow the course schedule. And then as you can see here, week 3 starts chapter 3, and then that's a new set of notes and new videos for the chapter. But again, remember that will not open until May 22nd. And I think that's enough to get you all started. The The only other thing I will say is just please make sure you read the announcements that I send in Canvas and also any emails, because I try to just email and announce when we have important things and not bombard you. But that means that they are important if I'm putting it in an announcement or an email. So you want to make sure that you're aware of whatever it is that I'm trying to address. So I'm here to help you all. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, welcome to the class. I hope you all have a great summer session. And if you need anything at all, please contact me. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day.